Remember when Brazil's men's soccer team couldn't score? When the home fans were saying Marta, star of the Brazil women's team, was a better player than Neymar, star of the Brazil men's team? Well, the scoring drought ended long ago. And, with all due respect to Marta, the five-time World Player of the Year, Neymar is performing like the best player in this country's most popular sport and pastime. Brazil and the once maligned Neymar will play for the gold medal on Saturday in Sao Paulo. They earned it right after a clinical and convincing 6-0 dismantling of helpless Honduras at legendary Maracana Stadium on a hot and humid Wednesday afternoon. Hope of the Hondurans mounting the challenge lasted just 14 seconds. Yes, right after the opening kickoff. A lazy pass was intercepted by Neymar, who walked in one-on-one on poor, unsuspecting goalkeeper Luis Lopez. Neymar got a touch on the ball to guide it toward the wide-open goal before being crashed into by Lopez, as Neymar hit the ground hard but the ball bounced softly into the net for a 1-0 lead. It was the fastest goal in Olympic history, just 14 seconds into the game. Missed chances of every conceivable way were the reasons for Brazil's back-to-back scoreless draws against those renowned soccer powers South Africa and Iraq in group play. All the big names on coach Roger Michal's team took turns in showing how not to score a goal. Gabriel Jesus seemed to bear the brunt of Michal's frustration the most. In the 0-0 tie with Iraq, the new Manchester City signing got yanked in just the 55th minute for his uninspired play. Now, Jesus is showing why the Premier League club spent $35 million on him. The forward finally scored in the breakout 4-0 victory over Denmark in Brazil's final group game. Against Honduras, he struck twice in the first half to secure the Brazilians' passage to the final. Jesus made it 2-0 Brazil in the 26th minute when he beat Lopez with a pretty finish with the outside of his right boot. He got his second just 9 minutes later when he latched onto a perfect through ball from Neymar and fired a shot high into the back of the net past Lopez. The 3-0 halftime score grew to 4-0 in the 51st minute when an unmarked Marquinhos scored off a corner kick that fell right in front of him. The margin ballooned to 5-0 in the 79th minute when Felipe Anderson's cross perfectly set up Lewin for the easiest of tap-ins. The only thing left in this lopsided semifinal was a curtain call for Neymar. He was still looking for goals as his 90th minute shot had to be punched away by Lopez. A foul on Lewin in the area seconds later gave Neymar the chance to get his second goal by converting the penalty in stoppage time for the 6-0 scoreline.